Before I watched the Jesus Revolution, I decided to say that what they call the sinner's prayer, but it's basically the prayer to Jesus saying that you want to accept him into your heart. So this is like a very personal story for me, but I got down on my knees in front of my window in my room and I closed my eyes and I said that prayer. And then at the end of the prayer, I also said my own prayer about, like, if this is the truth and this is real and this is where I'm supposed to go with my spirituality, please, and maybe you're not supposed to ask for signs from Jesus, but I did. And I said, please give me some sort of sign that's specifically for me, that only I will understand, or that will be very, very obvious to me, that this is a sign that Jesus is the truth, the Bible's the truth, Christianity is the truth and the path and of God. And so I said that prayer, I said my own little prayer, and I opened my eyes and I looked up and there was a huge cross in the sky. And it was like airplane trail cross, airplane trails, white trails in the sky that made a perfect upright cross. So that alone, I was like, whoa, that's pretty crazy. And it was a perfect cross. So I went outside quickly and I had my phone and I took a picture of it and I zoomed in and there was a crescent moon in the cross. So I have a crescent moon tattoo, and that's been a symbol for me since I was probably in elementary, middle school. And I've had the tattoos since before I had my daughter, which was 13 years ago. And the moon was perfectly in the cross, like the cross and the moon was just right there, almost kind of where the two meet. And I just started bawling my eyes out, and I even took a picture of myself so I wouldn't forget, so I wouldn't be able to, like, talk myself out that this wasn't real, this didn't happen. So there was a crescent moon right in the cross, and I took a picture, and I just started crying, and I was like, I'm not going to try to talk myself out of this. I'm not going to try to explain this. Like, this is the sign. It happened immediately after I asked for it. And I remember throughout all this New Age stuff, people would say, well, ask for a sign from your angels and they'll show you, or ask for a sign from this thing and they'll show you. And nothing ever happened, like never. And then I asked this one time, my whole life, did I ask of Jesus of something? And it happened that minute. And I've looked and looked since to see if those airplane trails ever make a perfect upright cross. And I've always seen them like an X going sideways. Like, I've never seen one perfectly upright. So even if I want to try to talk myself out of it, I don't want to, but I don't think I could, because I've never seen that again. And even if it does happen again, like, it happened right then at that moment with a crescent moon in it in the daytime. So for me right then, I was like, okay, I'm done questioning. I'm obviously gonna have questions, but I'm going to believe that Jesus is true and real, and that the Bible is his words and God's words, and I'm going to believe that.